And welcome back to 726 Harrison. We are visiting with Brent, Betty, and Casey, who are PBL officers at North Ark College here in Harrison. And obviously you're Brent, and you are Betty and Casey. We're glad to have you. President, Vice President, and Secretary Treasurer. Well, first of all, PBL is what? Phi Beta Lambda. What is that?
Phi Beta Lambda PBL is a business organization that allows students to develop business skills.
Mm-hmm. Something that's very important.
It's the collegiate division of FBLA. It's FBLA in high school.
Okay.
Phi Beta Lambda in college.
Okay. All right. And you have something I've got down here, a community service project. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, I think it's right here.
Yes, we're very active in the community. We have a whole committee that is focused specifically on just community service. So here recently, we just went to CCM downtown, and we bagged over 1,000 meals to take to students in middle school, high school, elementary for weekend meals. Backpack program. We bagged over 1,000 in one night. That's the most ever done at CCM. So we were very proud of that. And we're active right now. The one that we're working on is there are pantries around the community, and they're having trouble filling those. So we've partnered with Phi Theta Kappa, which is the Honor Society on campus, with their Honors in Action program, and we're trying to raise non-perishable items and the items that are listed on the flyer there that are posted around the community.
Toiletries, hygiene products, clothing, water, food.
And all those will go to the pantry boxes that are located around the community. So.
Wow, that's a huge project.
Yeah.
And something that is unfortunately quite a necessity.
Right.
I don't think our community may even can get a grasp of how needed that is.
And that's something that PBL is really focusing on, is trying to give back, because the community's given us so much. We're part of the Chamber of Commerce here in Harrison.
Oh, wow. That's
so
wonderful.
We're very active in the community, so we're always trying to give back as much as we can.
And I think that's a good example of what businesses are supposed to be when a new business in the community. If they just take and don't give back, then communities won't grow, business won't grow. So it's always about giving. Yeah.
How big is your organization at the college? You know?
We have 23 members at present. We have a membership drive going this week. This is PBL week. We have some events scheduled for this week. Tomorrow we have the mayor coming at 12:15.
12:15.
To read a proclamation making this officially PBL week.
FBLA
PBL week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say PBL because we're a
That's
college. So
specific, right.
Then
we have partnered with Harrison FBLA, and we're hoping to get other FBLA organizations around the community to get involved with.
Well, and hopefully you can make your presence known within the high school community, and if they choose to go to North Ark, they will be a member of this organization as well.
Yep.
The membership for PBL at North Ark is open to every department. It's not just isolated to the business department.
Oh, okay.
You are welcome to be a member. We have a $20 membership fee.
Right.
And we have a professional division for those who have passed beyond the college setting. We have a professional division that is $25 per year if you want to be a member there.
And then do you meet periodically as well?
We meet, as a college organization, we meet on the first and third Thursdays of the month. Professional division will send out emails, and we'll get together and do stuff like that.
PBL's been around a long time, because I was a member of PBL when I was a student there.
That is a long time.
Tomorrow at 12:20, we have Bill Lovell, who is coming to speak to North Ark.
And he's merchandise.
He's merchandise. Main Street Merchandise Outlet.
Yeah.
He was affiliated with Walmart for several years. When he came to Twin Lakes
Votech,
they did not have the PBL chapter, the Rosetta chapter of PBL here at North Ark in Northwest Arkansas. And he did substantial work in getting it reinstated.
And in fact, he was actually a president of our organization. So we're having him back to speak, and that's open to the community in the Bradley Student Center. We're going to start about 12:15, but the mayor will be on at about 12:20.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Wonderful.
it's going to be really cool. And we also have a proclamation from the judge making it FBLA PBL week from countywide. So it's going to be a really awesome
Very
event.
nice. Good, good deal.
That's wonderful.
Now the activities you're doing now, this is you're going to drop off the boxes at the campus. That's the only place to drop the boxes off at.
We're working with businesses around the community, so hopefully we'll have those. But right now it's just at the college.
And how long of term is this? How long?
We're going to keep it going as long as we
Okay.
can.
All
So
right.
hopefully this will go on beyond after I graduate and after we all graduate. So
Well, I was going to say, is there a competition?
there is. We're going to be going to competition the first weekend in April, and that's state and Little Rock. If you place first or second in Little Rock, you get to go to nationals, which is going to be held in Baltimore, Maryland.
What do you do for the competition? What is that?
Well, there's several categories. There's anywhere from accounting to public speaking, impromptu speaking. There's website design. Pretty much any aspect of business, there's going to be a competition for you. I think there's even some criminal justice things. There's cost accounting.
Wow.
There's too many to list, to be honest, but there are so many.
And it's really good networking opportunities for the students because you get to go to these national conferences and even the state conferences. I've got to meet CEOs. I've got to network from people from Washington, Oregon, California. I mean, it's just
That
an
might make
amazing
a
opportunity.
future decision for you in a career choice.
Yeah, and not only do we compete at these conferences, but there's also workshops as resume writing. Brent and I went to one where it was parliamentarian procedures, and I think Brent really got into that just from going to a workshop. So they give you skills as well. So it's
Good.
And lots of self-confidence.
You bet.
Sure.
I think this has been the biggest thing to boost my self-confidence. I'm a non-traditional student, and this has been amazing for
Look
me.
here,
That's
you're an
good.
officer.
I'm an officer.
There you go.
Just newly filling an
You
empty
can blossom
spot.
anytime in your career.
I
Right?
plan on it.
Yeah. Good deal.
I'm in the works. Thank you very much.
Well, thank y'all. So, go ahead.
Also on the edge of community service, this Saturday at North Ark is going to be the Pink Out Games. So
Okay.
PBL,
Yeah,
we're
okay.
sponsoring that with the athletic department as well. So that's going to be
12 and
12 and 2 is when the games are. But doors will open just a little bit before that. So we'd love to have everybody out there for the Pink Out Games this Saturday. So.
And will you be? Can they make donations to the Susan G. Komen, or how does that work?
Yeah, they most certainly can. We take donations, but we also are going to have tables set up. Unfortunately, we don't really have extra T-shirts, but we have little packets of tissues and bracelets and bookmarks and several things that they can come by and just get for $1.
Okay.
So
And all that will help with breast
yes,
cancer
it all
research.
goes to breast cancer research.
Okay. And don't forget, when you go to that game or those games, you can bring some of these items for their community service project.
Exactly. We'll have a box down there at our table. So
Is there a list where they can go look at these items?
they'll be posted on our Facebook page
Okay.
eventually, and as well as North Ark's. So
And your Facebook page would be what?
North Arkansas PBL.
Okay.
PBO. All right. Thanks,
Perfect.
guys. Appreciate it.
thank y'all.
Thank
Good
you.
luck to you.
Appreciate you.
All right, Kim Brecklin is up next, and she's the Director of Student Support Services, and she'll be here to talk about a TRIO funding and what that's all about, and we'll get an inside track on how possibly you could benefit from it.
Lots
Stay
of
with
things
us.
at North Ark, you know.
Yeah.